and loading. I'm Kiera. I'm here for energy, which can be on people, places, circumstances, and situations. We're going to do 3 spreads. Remember to get your natal chart out. So you have your 10th house. That's what Capricorn rules. See where you have Saturn. That's the ruling planet. Saturn is currently retrograde in Pisces. So y'all might want to check out Pisces energy. But let's go ahead and get started. Don't forget the opposite Cancer. I'd like to give y'all lots of information. We got 3 spreads. We're going to get started on the first one. Remember, be mindful of what you consume from me, from everyone around you. You know, hurt people. So make sure that you are getting acquainted with people who do this type of work, this type of energy, have these type of conversations, okay? First card out for Capricorn energies is the 7 of Cups here. Talk about Pisces. We were just talking about that. This talks about options. It talks about confusion, disarray. It talks about opportunities as well here. But whatever it is, it talks about multiples. So this tells me that there is definitely a lot to be broken down, to be digested, to be decided, a lot to be looked over. You could feel overwhelmed at the time here. This could be a good overwhelming or a bad overwhelming. But so far, that's the first one now being crossed over by Temperance out here. Sagittarius energy, Archangel Michael. It talks about temperance here. So you may be trying to balance out some type of excessiveness. Is something that's coming up here. Definitely giving me the energy of someone trying to balance out like too many. I just heard too many hoes. So I don't know if y'all got too many spouses, if you're dating or talking to too many people, if you're eating too much. It just gives that some type of divine intervention is being taken place here, where if you've been doing too many of something or multiples of something, it's like too much for you to handle here. So if this is multiple partners, this could be something where you get caught cheating, or you know, they get into it and you're like, okay, I don't want to do too many problems, right? If it's food, you could get sick. If it's work and you're taking on a strong workload, again, you could get sick. You could end up starting to like miss things. So there's some type of intervention coming in to talk about temperance and balance and just really divine timing here. You know, pacing yourself. Tempo is what I like to think of when I see the temperance energy. Strength is out here coming up next. Leo energy. So you got 2 fire cards coming out here. So it definitely gives that you're definitely blazing through or breaking through some type of confusion. Again, if there's multiples here, you're learning how to balance it out. This also is Beauty and the Beast, the Emperor and the Empress here. So there is more of that masculine, feminine balance here. Knowing what you can and cannot handle. Knowing what's right for you. What you've outgrown is something else that I'm hearing here. Also talking about discipline here. So again, if you've had multiple spouses or too much work, it's you being able to push away from the table, Capricorn energies, and say, that's enough, okay? On the outside looking in, you have the High Priestess here. You could be quite quiet here, or you could be coming off as mysterious or sneaky or something like that. Kirana from Memphis. So it's giving that type of energy here, and it's telling me on the outside looking in that you kind of know what you're doing here. So this tells me that you may not be able to play the victim here. It tells me that you may be looked at as either the person pulling the strings. You could be the one in charge here because you're looked at as being intuitive around what's going on here. So it's like you already know what it is here. Is that's how people on the outside are I feel like that's what people on the outside are seeing you as. Links to personals are below if you'd like to get a reading or have any type of questions. You're welcome to select down there, okay? As above here, you have the Page of Pentacles. You're learning a lesson here. Spirit wants you to learn a lesson. This ain't about, you know, you. Ain't nobody do this to you. This is self-inflicted. Again, this could be good or bad. It doesn't have to be like gloom and doom. It could be something as simple as learning about when enough is enough. Enough work, enough. Shaylee, what's up? Hey, girly. Y'all shouts out to Shaylee. She stepped in the chat. So you got the Page of Pentacles as above. So that kind of oh, what are you doing? And Wavy, what's up, Wavy? Okay, I feel safe now. I got my moderators in here. I'm cool. Let me focus. So you got the Page of Pentacles here where you could be just discovering. This is self-inflicted, you know what I mean? This talks about a lesson that you need to learn about yourself here. You need to learn your limits as Capricorn energies. That's something you could be finding out. How much you can handle, how much you can take. So it's giving that type of energy out here. You're quite intuitive here. I feel like if anyone tried to tell you to slow down or stop, you kind of told them to mind their business. You know what I mean? Like, you know well enough when you want to stop. So this is kind of like you doing your own thing and people just needing to like stay in their lane. Okay. Remember, I can't grow the channel by myself, so like, share, and subscribe. In the past, the devil is out here. This is you. For those of you who are not acquainted with, thank you, William. For those of you who are not acquainted with tarot, the devil doesn't necessarily talk about being evil, so to speak. It can speak to low vibration, but to me, well, not to me, another one of the various definitions is being able to see through the matrix, being able to see above the matrix here instead of the societal norms that people try to, put on us, the rules, the unspoken rules, the family norms. Also, with these chains around the neck, they can leave if they want to. It speaks to your strength here about what you know. When you know better, you do better out here. You know better because you have the high priestess out here. But you have Saturn in Pisces literally showing itself out here. So that's definitely a transit that's out here. And then you have Leo and Sagittarius out here. So I don't know if it's going to be a fire season or if it's been from fire season to fire season. But it looks like you're learning something about, being able to either go harder or slow down. Links to personals are below if you're talking about that. If not, this is a collective energy wherever you have this in your chart. And I give various different examples because I don't know where you got it in your chart. Again, if this is relationships, you learning like, okay, I don't need 5 girlfriends and 6 sugar daddies, like that's too much for me. I'm gonna scale back. If this is work, this is you saying, okay, I work too much. I need to hydrate myself. I need to catch up on my sleep. It's not worth it. If this is a friend, some of y'all got too many people around y'all. And you're learning like, okay, this is too many people around me. I don't really want to be this popular, this famous. I might want to get a little bit more privacy and seclusion involved. So below for the Capricorn energy is the Emperor out here. You're learning how to call the shots, take charges for something. I just heard too, even if this is your finances, you're learning how much to put into something. How much you can put into something. Like, what's your limit? You know what I mean? Hey, chestnut checkers. Hey there. Thank you. Because look, baby. Okay, so you're learning here how to take charge. Sometimes we get things before we're ready for them. The 10th house energy, this talks about career. This talks about work. Some of you guys are first-time managers. Some of you guys are first-time dads. Is something else I'm seeing out here. You could, if you're a parent, you could be struggling with how far to discipline your child. You know what I mean? Some of y'all know that a child needs to be disciplined. You just haven't figured out, how you want to discipline them. You could be rethinking over generational curses here. You could be holding back from disciplining or saying something because you don't want to come off like your parents, or, you kind of remember what it felt like here. So again, you're just finding your way here and exploring your options out here. But Temperance is out here. So you have to understand that there's a level where you can research and data collect, but then you also need to execute. You know what I mean? Capricorn energy is how you feel about yourself. The 3 of Cups, their celebration here. This is also giving me the energy of the 11th house. So it looks like you are starting to get some type of structure or boundaries around groups and friends here. Remember, the Emperor is a delegator, and then you have this group of people here. So learning to delegate how much you drink, how much you hang out, how much you share. You know what I mean? If you have things that you attend, how long are you going to stay? Are you going to be able to make it to everything? Are you going to have to pick and choose what you go to? This energy also is feeling like it's going to really kick in around the holiday time. You could be getting invited to a lot of things coming up this holiday season where everybody wants you to come over and everybody wants you to stop by. Be mindful that is not because they're trying to anchor you in or use you for money. Where if you have this in your chart here, because you're the person that does all the files at work, so they're gonna try to get in good and invite you over, or you always buy great gifts, or you're the person that someone wants to be seen with. Be careful of ulterior motives is basically what I'm trying to say. Wherever you have this in your chart here, you have to be disciplined enough. I'm hearing I'm not just anybody. You know what I mean? If I let this go, I'm hearing that. Y'all, you can't just be out here moving around, and you're learning that about yourself here. Okay, again, I don't know if y'all got too many females or too many men, or too much work to do, or too many friends around, but there is a cutting through of knowing what's the balance for how much of your energy you can give out and what you need to keep for yourself. And your hopes and fears position, there you are, Capricorn or Capricorn energy here. Locked in on you, locked in on your work here. I also feel like y'all are fighting a small phobia of what I just talked about, where y'all want to make sure people appreciate you for you and they're not just hanging around because of what they can get from you. So I feel like there's a small phobia out here. This is your hopes and fears out here with the devil. So this talks about people trying to lock you in, trap you, hang around you, be your friend just because you're the King of Pentacles out here. With the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles right next to each other on top of the High Priestess, it's like who's taking the time to get to know you? Who been shooting with you in the gym and who's just popping up because they can finally see with the Emperor out here and the King of Pentacles. It's telling me that your abilities, your opportunities, your skill set can finally be seen. So of course it's kind of giving a fangirl, fanboy type energy out here. So I don't know what y'all are doing or where you have this. Yes, it's just Capricorn placements. Yes, please. Now, interestingly enough, we were just talking about, you know, the fact that Pisces or Saturn is in Pisces, which you have out here, and that talks about, and it's in retrograde, so that talks about the illusions being wiped away. So this tells me that collectively, this is a situation where people are starting to say, check out that Libra reading, you're finding out who your real friends are. And I feel like some of y'all are a little bit paranoid about who's choosing to be around you for what, and how far they're willing to, you know, associate with you based on your physicals here. So I feel like with the Seven of Cups here, there could be a little bit of confusion or drama or illusion out here with the Temperance out here that should be cleared up around Sagittarius season, so November 17th, when Capricorn placements are done and Pluto, which is transformation, moves over into Aquarius. So you've probably been found your friend group or detached from a group for sure. Be moving into a new like squad here, but it looks like you're trying to make sure that, I just heard, meet the requirements of your requirements. So your friends need to be just as put on as you. Your co-workers need to just, you know, if you're the manager and you hiring people, you want to make sure that they have ability. If someone asks you your opinion, we're talking about substance. And that's funny because I've been talking about that for a minute. With me and business, you know, we need to make sure we're consuming good stuff. Not just people who feel like they're popular or they're being cute or it's funny. What are we actually consuming? What are we learning from our environment and our stimulations around us? This is Pentacles. What can you actually take away that's going to actually make you a boss because you watched it, because you participated, because you know them? How is that actually going to contribute to you having your own authority and your boundaries? The outcome of this energy is the Queen of Cups here with the Strength card. Some of y'all are taming your emotions here. Now this does, I just said hurt people when I was talking about just other readers or the news or just that friend that wants to gossip or that coworker that come sad all the damn time and you like, dang, can you I come to work happy like everybody else. We all got to be here, but you always got an attitude. It talks about here, you see how there's this inner child wound up in here? How she's protecting this childlike energy. This could be protecting a child. This could be protecting your own inner child here. Not wanting to talk about something here. Reserving your love for yourself here. I feel like that's what you are learning how to do. You know what I mean? A part of your inner child could feel like, you know, you're supposed to rescue or save people with the Strength out here. She is risking her damn hand trying to put it around this person's mouth. Hey, Addie. She's risking her hand like playing around this lion's mouth. You know, I talked about that in... Whose reading was that? It might have been Aries or Libra, where I said somebody tried to rescue a pharaoh energy. And it was a Gemini card, but it was Beauty and the Beast. And that's what this is reminding me of pharaoh energy out here. Learning to love yourself, regardless of, you know, how you have failed at trying to rescue or save people, understanding that there's only so much you could ever have done anyways. You know what I mean? So at this point, you have to step into your power, your authority here about what you can handle and about who you are from a healed space, because everybody's going to want to be around you. So you're going to either A, let everybody be around you and siphon your energy, or you're going to actually heal yourself and say, what kind of compliments do I need around me? You know, what kind of people can contribute to me? When I say compliments, I mean, I'm a chatty person. So a talker is going to vibe well with a listener. A person who likes to talk is going to vibe well with a person who doesn't like to talk. A person who doesn't like to talk is going to be looking for someone who's going to talk because they don't want to do it anyway. You know what I mean? So finding that balance out here, you know what I mean? And y'all are looking like, okay, well, I can understand why people want to be around me and be my friend or everything, but I just want to see if it's genuine. And y'all starting to actually explore your emotions around that. It's not as cocky as you think, you know. It's kind of like it's having some pride about who you are and being able to acknowledge the fact that you are somebody and you have something going for yourself. So I can't just be frivolous out here with who hang and who show up and who I contribute to. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just protecting yourself and loving yourself and understanding that you earned the right to be there. Otherwise, why would all these people be flocking anyway, wherever you have this with the 4 wands on the bottom of the deck? Congratulations, whoever you are. I'm hearing Beyonce upgrade you. Let's get to your second spread. Remember, I can't grow the channel by myself, so make sure y'all like and subscribe. Thank y'all for being here. Yesterday, I did not come back because I had a big business thing to think about, and I had to prioritize. Again, Capricorn energy. Am I going to come here, do a couple readings, get tired, get caught up in the collective energy, or are we going to take a time out and simmer, journal a little bit and make our, like, you have to learn how to balance the matrix with yourself. And that's what I'm seeing here. Your alter ego with your actual inner persona. You know what I mean? The person you have to be, because, you know, you have to protect yourself and be aware, or that's your role in work or in the public, and who you are when you're at home, when you feel safe. Yes, protect the energy. And I forget who that was we were talking about when we were talking about protecting energy, about making sure, like, right now y'all start charging y'all cameras, getting that security back up. Some of us got a little bit relaxed. This is the time to go ahead and reinforce that. You know, get your sage out, get your black salt out. Like, go ahead and get your prayers and your meditations and stuff up. Get your cameras up. Change that password. Get that 2-step on there. It's that time. I'm just picking that up. So protection is really something big coming out here, because we talked about the rise and fall of the stars. Everyone's not going to be gifted. Everybody's not going to be happy this fucking Christmas. You know what I mean? Everybody's not going to get something. A lot of people pass. They're not going to have family this holiday. So you need to just make sure that you are well aware of what's going on around you and not just being naive, okay? First card out is miracles out here. This is how you feel. You could be feeling kind of high in a good way energetically here. Very excited. It's also something that I'm picking up where you could be feeling like, you know, just grateful. You know what I mean? Like you could have been around something, witnessed something, experienced something where you like, wow, I can't believe that, you know, I got away, or, you know, I'm blessed. You know, just gratitude is what I'm picking up. This miracles here is also giving a high manifestation energy. Some of y'all asked for something where you have this and you got it. A lot of other people did not. So again, it's giving this awkward kind of analogy where, like, you and your best friend, or you and your sister, you and your mom, or you and your dude both applied for something. You the only one that got it. You know what I mean? And now what? They're going to be salty because they're around you. It's emotional intelligence, okay? How it's making you feel. Resolution is out here. There was a resolution out here. That means there was a problem with miracles out here. Something has been resolved. Something has been won or gathered that you just can't believe. And again, I'm feeling intuitively that other people were also wanting the same thing. Maybe y'all all went and bought a lottery ticket. You won. They mad because it could have been them. Now, we all say that, but we still happy for our people. This is somebody that's really pissed off. Like, I can't believe you won. I wanted to go first anyway, and you know, you went to the bathroom and I waited on you. Had I went and not waited on you, I would have got that ticket and you wouldn't have got that ticket. That type of energy, you know what I mean? If this is a job, you work so hard, and then when you get the promotion, they're upset that you got the promotion. You earned it. I hope you come in on time now. Like, it's shade out here. But if there was a resolution, there was a problem here, you got yours resolved. I feel like some people did not, okay? And y'all gonna witness it. This is upcoming energy. Y'all finna witness some people. If you hearing that the company about to lay some people off, they not gonna touch you, or you gonna get laid off and get something better. Somebody gonna get laid off and they not gonna get nothing. They just gone, you know? It's gonna be the beginning of the end for them. Okay, what's working in your favor here is compassion. And this is where that Queen of Cups energy came out. I know y'all got a big heart, whoever I'm speaking to, okay? But y'all can't, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Everyone have their choices to make. You know what I mean? Everybody has to fight their own battle. Hey, Diamond. That kind of energy, you know what I mean? So it's kind of given, you know, like, y'all can't be sad and distracted by everybody else with this compassion out here, because you love people, because you understand. A lot of time Capricorn and Cancer hold hands. Cancer is going to be next. You want to nurture and take care of people, but that Capricorn energy has to be a little bit more firm about exactly how that happens. You know, if you keep giving, people will take. And then you got the ones that's like, no, we good. You need to know, I just said this yesterday, who gave to you because they wanted to give to you, who gave to you when they didn't have it, who wanted to give to you but they didn't have it, and who just lied and said they would if they could but they didn't want to. Oh, Shaylee knows. She said she don't like the holidays because she's always alone. And this is actually going to be my first year getting a Christmas tree. I felt that way about holidays because I always felt like I had a hallmark idea in my mind, and if I couldn't do it like that, then I didn't want to do nothing. I just found and got a wallet with money and credit card. What you gonna do, baby? What you gonna do with it? What's working against you, Capricorn energies? Grounding here. It may be hard for some of y'all to believe that you're getting chosen. Not even that you're getting chosen. It may be just a lot for you with having this compassion here to realize that you're getting chosen and the people around you are not. So y'all might you might have survivor's remorse or something. My friend always said, where you so grateful and you so excited, but you want to try to hide it or put it away because you don't want to celebrate in front of people. Don't throw your pearls before swine. Don't talk about food in front of the starving. Don't talk about children in front of the barren. That type of energy. But it could put you in this energy, like Shaylee was just saying, where you like, damn, I can't even celebrate because I'm alone. Y'all got to find y'all tribe. Because there are other winners out here waiting for you. But if if there was a group of 5 and you the one, I mean, shit, you know what I mean? I mean, it's the winner circle. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? The root of all of this is open up here. I just really get intuitively that there's about to be a big clearing of external things. And you do have Mars in Cancer. And that talks about the home and the hearth. And it talks about the people that you have around you. Now, see, I can't do no Thanksgiving food. But I can buy a ticket somewhere where we can eat some Thanksgiving food. But with this open up here, it's telling me that y'all may be entering a new matrix. And this is really that kind of sad where it's like, damn, you can't go? Are you going to... I said this in somebody else reading. I just found this kid wallet with money in it and his credit card while going home and bought it to his job. Wavy! See, and I was just talking to somebody about this yesterday because I couldn't get on here. I said I was going to do 2 a day. Yesterday, business was business, you know what I mean? And they were talking about... consistency, and I told them what I need to consistently do is make sure that we can be able to do both. You know what I mean? That Wavy is a beautiful demonstration of it's a beautiful demonstration of love and community, and that's what we're supposed to be sharing here. Took it to his job. He didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of testimonials we want to be sharing. I'm sorry, Diamond. And I thought about that. I was like, I know my day ones are going to be looking for me. I said I was going to be there. But I had a really big real estate decision to make yesterday. And it cost me some bread. And I just wanted to make sure that it was the right thing to do. And by the time I went through the emotional stress of thinking about money and budgets and, projections, I didn't want to come on here because we've been talking about, hell yeah, it went well, Diamond. We swimming. But I've been talking about coming on here, not consuming other people's energy both ways. So just the same way people say, I'm a reader and I can tell that you this and that. Same thing. Y'all can tell when we're not XYZ. So yesterday I was just drained and I wasn't finna give y'all no half-ass energy. It just ain't that deep. The energy's not going nowhere. It never happened. Oh, Wavy. Guess what? It's coming. It's coming. I feel like you in good company. You know what I mean? So you got open up here. So we're all talking literally. Wavy said that never happened to him. Literally, like, that's depending on where you at, right? So, if you was kicking it with us, we would do it for you. You know what I mean? We at least legit. Me, Diamond, and Shaylee, Melissa, Chestnut Checkers, we legit. You know what I mean? So it just tells me that if they can't, and you are getting stolen from, it's a test. It's just a character test. This tells me, like, say I want to go to Lifetime Gym, and say that's a kind of expensive gym, right? So say it's like, well, I can't afford it right now. So is that from my friends to just throw their membership away and stop going too? No, as a person who loves them and who understands the benefit, I want them to keep going. I'll catch up. That's what this open up is about at the root of it all. If they love you and they about their life, because you've been growing, then they'll catch up. You know what I mean? You shouldn't feel bad about, having to go off on your own. You know what I mean? Literally, I'm hearing what you eat don't make them shit. Like, they don't go to the bathroom with you. They should be happy. Like, yeah, go on in there. It's clean. The tissue's in there. Soap. You good. Instead of, like, you want me to go with you? That's how I think of it. Because, literally, we're talking about purging. You know what I mean? Purging our toxicities. Purging our waste. Purging our depressions and our, traumas. And somebody wants to just sit all up in it. I love you enough to say, give me a second. You know what I mean? Let me deal with this. I know. Because the best you can do is support them anyway. I'll catch up. That's what this is about. You have to open up to that. You know what I mean? Like I said, if your friend failed seventh grade 3 times, you gonna fail too. So y'all stay together. Like nah, like they'll catch up. You know what I mean? The outcome for this Capricorn energy is change. I mean, come on, y'all, give it to me now. It's change out here with this open up. Y'all may have a change in circle because there's a change in mindset here. There's something so amazing, and this was in an Aquarius reading where I was like, people trying to talk to you, apologize, and explain, and you like, you know what, it's really all good because we're coming from a more healed place. And that's all I'm saying. Even with what we're consuming on both sides, same way readers can pick up a troll, you can pick up a troll too. Like how the reader might be a troll, the news anchor might be a troll, the teacher in that class might really just be a bitch. Thank you, Wavy. Definitely a good company. I've heard people say that teacher was just mean. And then I'm like, well, you know, students often feel XYZ because I teach. Then I meet the teacher. I'm like, nah, she a bitch. I'm sorry. Let's see if we can switch your class, you know, or can I tutor you? Can I help you? Because yeah, you're right about that one. It's no pedestal. You know what I mean? It goes both ways. So this is telling me that y'all are having a change in mindset because you had a change in positive energy too. Yes, there's some good people here. I hope I get to meet y'all in person. I hope so. And maybe we can spend some time together, okay? Do like a little spiritual retreat, literally with like moderators and like, you know what I mean? Frequently visited subscribers. Cause I see who in here. I know who I'm talking to, you know. But that's what this is here. This gives like that change with this open up where it could come to a situation where it would be dope. It will be dope. And it will be dope because we ain't even like seeing each other, but you could just feel the vibe and the consistency here. It would definitely be worth it out here. So this is y'all got one more spread and then we're gonna be done. Remember for the playback that I can't grow the channel by myself, so please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for coming. Get the natal chart out and just again think about what we're consuming. You know what I mean? It looks like some of y'all can't really afford to consume any toxicity, any what's the word I'm thinking of? What is it when they procrastination? Y'all can't afford that anymore. You know what I mean? What God has for you is for you, and y'all ready to go get it. You got dwelling in truth. And thank you, Diamond, and accepting what is. It looks like again, y'all, please look up survivor's remorse. If you're playing this back and this resonates, whatever birthday sign you have, listen to the storyline because you could be in a different energy. If you're this person who just feels bad because someone doesn't do it for you anymore, whether it's a job, a place, a person, you know, a spouse, you know, look up survivor's remorse and just see like what it is and how to cope with it. Because I really feel like y'all coming to a point where y'all like, man, dwelling in truth with accepting what is. This is Pisces and Saturn. This is Saturn and Pisces retrograding, taking all of that illusion away. And you like, damn, you not gonna catch up. You're not going to do no better. You're not going to get better. It's time that I just go. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to just accept what I see and move forward out here. And that's what Saturn and Pisces is doing. Is taking the illusion away. Taking the confusion away. And y'all had that come straight out here where y'all kind of like tempering out and coming to terms. That was Seven of Cups with temperance crossing it. It's finally divinely time for you to look at something and say, all right, this is what it is, you know. This is just who you are. This is just who you are. This is just what y'all gonna do here. This is just how y'all gonna talk. I just don't have time for it anymore. You got planting seeds on the bottom, especially when you're trying to grow. Continue to speak to me, please. I'm gonna do 5 of these. Simplifying my life and expecting miracles again. Y'all, that's the second time y'all have miracles in a different deck. I'm telling you, something crazy is gonna happen. And I can't remember who. Watch the readings from this week. I was about to say that would be dope, but you took it out of my mouth. I was talking to Diamond and Shaylee. Now this is with this miracle energy out here, something crazy about to happen that you didn't guess, you couldn't expect. I caught myself yesterday when I was talking about this business thing and this money I was finna have to spend, and I was budgeting out like 4, 5, 6 months, and God said stop. It ain't even gonna go that far. You know, if you take this step, I got you. So while I'm over here freaking out, like, okay, if I do this and this, so then if I add that, and then if I sell this house, then I can do this and move that over. It says, no, it says, God said, stop. You thinking too far in the future. I got you. If you do this, expect a miracle, baby. It's going to look like a miracle to me because it's something out of my earthly human hands. But God moves differently. The universe is already at work. So I see that when y'all simplify y'all life here, because y'all already see that somebody just is who they are. They do what they do. You go to that job is just what it is. They keep telling you it's going to get better. They finna open up a new snack machine and, you know, they finna hire some more people. They lying. And you see that now. It is what it is. And now you said, okay, well, I'm just going to jump out on faith here. I'm going to quit. I'm going to put my application out there. You put your application out there thinking, well, I'm gonna put the application out there, and then I know it's gonna take a couple of weeks, and then in the meantime, I'm gonna work here, so I'll probably be gone in like 3-4 months. You'll be gone in 3-4 weeks. Expect a miracle. You put your application on Indeed, and then the people across the street ask you if you want a job, or somebody you know is hiring. You like, damn, I put my application on Indeed, and someone right around me hired. The place, like literally, I keep hearing the place across the street. So if this is a relationship, you like, oh, I'm breaking up, I'm gonna go heal. The first time y'all go to a counseling or I heard conscious yoga, y'all go somewhere to kind of heal and vibe. You meet your soulmate, and you like, ain't this? It's almost you're going to look back and say, I guess God was just waiting on me to get rid of that. In the end, one more please for this Capricorn energy. Launching your journey. Listening with your heart, man. It's time here. With Leo, this always gives me a Leo energy. With flying free and coming into power, it is over with. This gives the energy that all God was waiting for you to do was to say, I don't want that, or I don't want him or her, or I don't want to work here no more. All you had to do was say it. We're communicating freely out here. This is what I have for Capricorn energy. I'm going to run over and do Cancer because they hold hands. So if you need advice or backstory, or if you want to know like what's next, that usually is in the opposite sign. So I'm going to head over to Cancer. I love you. Links to personals are below. It's an actual link. Thank y'all for showing up. I'm calling y'all my moderators, but y'all know my moderators. It's my tribe. And for anyone who's watching, I hope y'all become just as tight with us. And until we meet again, keep growing.